I'm Leslie Skaggs, and this is Daniel Skaggs, and we have been involved with 100 Families since November of 2023. I was living in a minivan before I got with 100 Families. M18 connected me with Deanna Waldron's. We were going through a DHS case. I eventually went into M18 recovery.
Me and Leslie were both in active addiction, and DHS stepped in and they drug tested us, and they took our kids. And so one of the requirements was for me that I go to rehab, and I seeked out M18 recovery. It was an eye-opener for me and her. We started then to realize that, hey, what we're doing is not working, but leading up to that, we thought we were okay. But it took that for all this to happen, and so not super proud that it happened, but I'm not mad either, because it put me in the spot that I'm in today.
I'm Deanna Waldron's. I am one of two coordinators here in Pulaski County. We have offices in both North Little Rock and Little Rock. I had the wonderful pleasure of meeting the Skaggs family when actually Leslie reached out to our office, and Daniel was already there at M18, and Leslie was really just searching for how she could move forward. We've had the wonderful pleasure of being collectively in court with them at a point where it looked like it was all over, to the point where over approximately 6 months' time together, to the point where not only was the judge asking more about our collective programs, but also contacted the 100 Families Initiative and wanted to start 100 Families in their county, and just because they saw what the ability to just walk beside somebody could do in their life and for other parents in their community. And as progress was made, everybody got to know what the progress was, which made everything easier. From here, they have, Thomas, of course, has been reunited with his family, which always, reunification is always what we hope for. And so now that Thomas has been reunified, we're not done yet.
I started off being mad about losing the kids, and then I'm really super thankful for the team that we had in all this, from DHS to Deanna to Julius to the judge. I think it had an impact on everybody for sure, and it definitely played a role in our long-term recovery, other than just getting our kids back. It put us all in the same room where we could all get on the same level.
As in going through these steps, we just saw the desire of them wanting so much better, right? And they was willing. So long as they were willing, we were openly to just go over heels to help them, and that's what we did. So as we get into this process, we started going to DHS courts. I started attending those with them, walking through their resources that's provided to them with them, and they were amazingly accomplishing all the tasks that was given to them. So that just showed me the hunger that they wanted. So, and I'm willing to go over and beyond for all my clients. And they was a good example of what it looks like to gain back ground of your life that you have lost over the time due to poor choices and bad decision making.
Daniel and Leslie Skaggs, man, this has been a cool couple to work with. One of the most willing and thankful couples that I've ever met in my entire life. Daniel, he just instantly, man, he knew that he was broken and he knew that he wanted to be different, and he was willing to do whatever it took. Daniel had some experience in the past in recovery. There was a time and a season in his life in which that he was living for the Lord. He was walking in his purpose at John 3:16 Ministries, and he decided to leave. He wanted to go home and take care of his family. What he quickly realized was that God can take care of his family better than he can. At that moment, when he realized that all he had to do was put his faith into Christ and then allow the Lord to lead him, he instantly became obedient to everyone around him. He will do anything that's asked of him, and I think that's what the court can see, is that he will do anything that's put in front of him that you ask him to do. He's completely submissive in that area of his life. Hunter Families has been instrumental in this. M18 Recovery has been instrumental in this, and the court system in DHS has been instrumental in this. It turns out that it is incredibly complex to navigate these waters, but when we all work together as a team, we get to see families restored.
I'm super thankful to Hunter Families, to M18, but that's what it took for us, and now we're able to walk this out and live. We still are all friends, but we we get to live a life, with our kids back, with our house. I'm on staff with M18 now. Leslie interned for both, so it's a good thing. It's definitely a godsend.
Like, what is it like being home with your parents every single day? You get to see them every day. Tell me what it's like now.
How does it make you feel, Bubba?
Good.
Is it fun?
Yeah.
We have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
What do we do?
Go to the lake. So we got to be home